Let's go to our question. I, JVWU, Muskan Kumari from the Department of Science and Technology, and I am working here as an assistant professor in the Vidyapeeth University and faculty of Education and Mythology. So today in this session, I will basically discuss regarding the types of the virtualizations. Okay. And before this session, I have discussed with you the what do you mean by the virtualizations, what are the hypervisors, the basic concepts of hypervisor and virtualization, what are the benefits of virtualization and how virtualization works. Clear? So today in this session, I will basically discuss about the uh, types of the virtualization. Clear? And also recall the previous some points. Clear? So what? If anyone asks you what is the virtualization and this business. So virtualization is what is how virtualizations work. You will know about that. The software which is called the hypervisors separate the physical resources from the virtual environments. The things that need those resources also. Okay, hypervisors can sit on the top of the operating system like on the laptop or be installed directly onto the hardware like a server, which is how most enterprises virtualize. If we talk about the virtualization, so virtualizations take your physical resources and also divides them up so that virtualization environments can use them, all the things. Okay? If you talk about that one, so suppose in the topmost, the bottommost layer, there are so many physical layers. Okay, in physical layers there will be so many servers and all the things. And just on the top of the bottommost layer, there is a hypervisor. On even the hypervisors, there is so many virtual machines are installed. Okay. So what will happen? Resources are partitioned as needed from the physical environments to the many virtual environments. The user also interacts with and run computations within the virtual environment also. Okay, so the virtual machine functions as a single data file. The virtual machine functions like the single data file, and like any digital file, it can be moved from one computer to another, open in either one or and can be expected to work the same things. So, when the virtual environment is running and the user or program issues an instructions that requires the additional resources from the physical environment, so the virtual relays the request to the physical system and caches the changes. Okay. So what? Which all happens at the closest to the native speeds, particularly if the request is sent through an open sources hypervisor which is based on KVM, the kernel-based virtual machines also will increases. The kernel-based virtual machine is used. Okay, not included. The kernel-based KVM is used. So what is the types of the virtualization, which is the main topic of this session? Okay. So first is your data virtualization. So data that's spread all over can be consolidated into a single source. So data virtualization allows company to treat the data as a dynamic supply, providing processing capabilities that can be bring together the data from multiple resources and sources, easily accommodate new data sources and transform that data according to our user needs. Data virtualization tools sit in the front of the multiple data sources and allows them to create it as a single source, deleting the needed data in the required form at the right time to use applications or users. Clear? So suppose there is a storage of the data and that is spread by hypervisor into the multiple resources. Now, if you talk about the desktop virtualization, so easily confused with the operating system virtualizations, which allows you to deploy multiple operating systems on a single machine. Desktop virtualization uses a single administrator or automated administrator tool, which is used to deploy separate desktop environments to hundreds of physical machines at once. Unlike traditional desktop environments data physically installed, configured, and updated each instance. Desktop virtualization allows admins to perform mass configurations, updating security check on all the virtual desktops. Okay. So this is the basically here is the types of this is the hypervisor in various machines which is used. Okay. What is the server virtualization? Servers are computer designed to process a high volume of a specific task really well, so other computers like a laptop and desktop can do a variety of other tasks also. So virtualizing a server lets it to do more of those specific functions and involves partitioning it so that the components can be used to serve multiple functions also. Okay, this is all about the server virtualizations. If you talk about the operating system virtualization, so operating system virtualization happens at the kernel side. The central task managers of the operating systems also manages and maintains the operating system. It is very useful way to run Linux and Windows environments side by side. Enterprises can also push the virtual operating system, which is used to the computers for reduce the bulk hardware cost since the computer don't require the high order of the board's capabilities. Also increase the security since all virtual instances can be monitored and isolated, and also limit time spent on IT services like software update. Okay? So this is all about your operating system virtualizations. If we talk about the network function virtualization, so what will happen here? Net function virtualization basically separates the network's key function or the directory service file setting IP configuration so that the distribution among the environments. Once software functions are independent of the physical machines, they once lived on specific functions are independent of the physical machine they once lived on, and specific functions can be packaged together into a new network and assigned to environments. If we talk about the virtualizing networks, it also reduces the number of physical components like the switches, routers, serial hub, cables, etc. that is needed to create the multiple independent networks, and it's particularly popular in the telecommunications industry also. Okay, last one. If anyone talk to you, the what are the advantages of the virtualization? So you must have to answer like virtualization empowers better utilization, actual assist, actual assist, which promotes expanded nimbleness and permits the IT flexibilization and also scale. Okay, so if anyone also asks to you that in this way it is feasible to diminish working costs, upkeep and procurement of the actual equipment. Virtualization also empowers the equipment empowering different working frameworks to run on an actual machine. So splitting framework assist between virtual machines. It additionally gives flaws seclusions and equipment level security while saving its presentation through cutting edge assistant care. It additionally promotes the chronicle in documents of the fundamental conditions of the virtual machine and also ensuring office to move and duplicate them to some other actual workers also. Okay? So this is all about your virtual types of the virtualizations and also like on the topics of the previous session, what is the virtualizations and how virtualizations work. Okay? So I hope students you will got these sessions very clearly, and in case if you have any problem in this session, then please let me know your query by drop your query into the comment section box through which I will solve your query. Okay, in the next session with you with very informative sessions and in many more questions, possible questions which will arise through these sessions. Please also prepare that all questions and The answers, relevant points answer which is related to this session. Please prepare the all answers and write only the relevant point to point um, sentences regarding any questions. Okay. So what is the hypervisors? What do you mean by the virtualization? How virtualization work? And second question related is like how many types of the virtualizations? What is the working of the virtualizations? Means types of virtualizations. Okay, so you have to answer that all the things by making some diagrammatic diagram. Okay, thank you. Thank you.